Hey,
Let's address it
grab your coffee
with Haley.
and Cody.
So,
I'm so excited!
Yay! Yes.
She's back.
I'm here.
Yay!
I made it.
So, what we mean by she's back, Erika used to be one of our stylists, and she used to process a lot of the incoming dresses and honestly just a lot of stuff around, and used to help us with photography. And that brings us to why Erika is here. You are the owner of ItClicksPhoto.
Yep.
And, right?
Yeah, that's
Not
right.
photos, okay.
No, just photo.
Just one.
That's confusion sometimes.
Yep.
People put photos. I'm like, just one photo.
Click Photo, and she's a wedding photographer. So we brought her on today to talk about fall weddings.
Yay!
We're so excited.
She always makes fun of me because that's like the first thing I say.
She jumps the gun and is like, "We're so excited."
like a little puppy.
Uh,
I'm so
Thank
happy
you.
to have you here. We're so happy. So when did you start getting into like wedding photography?
Well, actually, I took my first wedding in 2012, and it was for a family friend, and it was a lot of fun, but I didn't know there was such like an industry for it because I was living in Grand Rapids at the time. I was working on my degree for photography, but like really, my professors had said you had to go and be like basically have a doctorate in photography to actually be a wedding photographer.
Wow.
So I never thought it was like a possibility. But then that's when I started working for the wedding shop afterwards, after I graduated, so in 2013. And just hearing the bride's stories about their weddings and their details, I was like, man, I just want to get in that room.
Yeah.
And then that's when I started to really go gung-ho for different weddings, and it's been a dream ever since. Yeah.
Do you feel like different seasons appeal to you more? I mean, do you like all the seasons equally? What's your favorite season?
Definitely. So every season has their favorites, like favorite parts, but also challenges. But fall is always a glorious one for so many reasons. And I think that's probably the best wedding season for anyone.
Yeah.
Is it like as far as aesthetic with how it changes the lighting, or is it the background? Like what gravitates fall to be one of the best for photos?
For sure. That's a good question. So
Thank you.
Go. Tell me about it. I would say a lot of things. Mainly, like first thing I can think of is just weather. It's a little bit more predictable with fall. I mean, we can still have a rainy season, but you think about springtime, it's just hit or miss. You don't know if it's going to rain, if it's not, if it's going to be super cold or not, because we're still in that transition period. Summertime can be just ridiculously hot.
Oh yeah.
Which is
almost unbearable.
And flashback to my
your
wedding being 98 degrees with like 100% humidity.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
I just think about it.
We both stood up in Erika's wedding, which was such an honor, and it was so beautiful. But it was,
And it was June.
I know.
So hot.
It was so
It was
hot.
the hottest day of the year, I'm pretty sure.
It
Of like the
was.
decade. Hottest day of the
the
decade.
song was just happy you were getting married.
I mean,
It celebrated you
it could have
with
just,
like sunburned kisses.
it could have just toned it down a little bit, like a little less drink, son. Simmer. But fall time, it's like we're not quite in the rainy season in like the September, October months. November is obviously it's rainy and snowy and stuff. But then you can also get like a patch of a warm day, which is always great. And the lighting's so good. If you think about for wedding photos, you want to get those golden hours of the sunset pictures, but a typical photographer or videographer is only there on your wedding day until 8 or 9 o'clock. So you don't have a chance to get the sunset because that's not until like 9:30, 10. So with fall, the sun's setting around 7, so you can get a really good golden hour and a really good sunset
That's such a good
photos.
point to think about.
Yeah, I've actually never fully
I
thought
didn't
about
either.
that. Definitely the sun setting and the timing and everything.
So if you're a bride and you are falling in love with those photos you are seeing online of the sunsets,
Fall would probably be best,
Yeah.
for sure, because you have the time. It's not like you're building an extra time for it or whatever the case is. It's like it falls perfectly. Like
No
ceremony's
pun
done.
Sorry, you can do that.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
Falls perfectly. But no, like it's just, it builds in the timeline so nicely and organically where, you have your family photos done. You might even have some of your reception done. You're done eating. Your vendor might be done eating, so you can just sneak off.
Yeah,
Which
just
is
the
great.
two of you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite color scheme to photograph in the fall? Like, what colors photograph nicely?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different color schemes for fall, but specifically, like those deep jewel tones are really, really pretty. Or even like if you go for a neutral, because the leaves and everything are so bright, it makes you kind of pop, but also like the background stand out, which is great.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find a lot of brides are going with the jewel tone, or are they going with the softer palette now over the years?
I feel like we had a very soft palette period, and I'm seeing now we're kind of shifting into more of like a jewel tone, a bold color, which I am all for. Bring it
Yes,
on.
the moodiness of everything is just so delicious. Love it. Love it. Do you feel like you gravitate more towards, and correct me if the terms are wrong here, but do you gravitate more towards like a storytelling type photography style? Or is it more kind of you pose people and capture that moment? What is your style?
I definitely like more of that documentary storytelling kind of aspect to it, but at times I feel like more posing or like an editorial look is necessary. But for us, we really like to give like a task. Like, we're going to walk together, hold hands. When you get halfway, do a twirl or whatever the case is.
Direction.
Exactly. So there's direction without being like forced. So we really like to make it feel a little more natural. But still, you don't feel like you're just deer in headlights. What am I supposed to do here?
Yeah.
No, that's so helpful because I was a very awkward bride and I needed like someone to be like, okay, like here's your next movement, like, but it still feel authentic to me and like quirky. And those are some of my favorite photos where like we look crazy, but crazy in love. But to have like that moment of just being like, okay, do A, B, and C. So it's important that as a bride to think about what photos you want.
Yeah.
But it's okay to let the photographer take the lead.
100%. And that's the thing too. Like, I'll tell my brides, if there's photos you've seen on Pinterest or on Instagram that you're in love with and need, send them my way, but otherwise we'll pretty much take the work from there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice to have those little points and anchors of, we got to get this photo done and this one, because it can just kind of lead into what other else things we can do.
Very organic flow after those ones are done. And I can personally speak. You did my engagement shoot way back when.
Wait, that was in the fall too, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah. And it was so nice because we ran down the belt. And one of my favorite photos, it used to pop up on my Echo
I know exactly
all the
what
time,
me too.
where I'm on Keith's back, and I am like dying laughing, and he's just running, and I'm holding on for dear life, and it is one of the cutest photos that you got of us, and it was so nice, and like the fall colors, what we were wearing, and you were just so great at giving us the information we needed beforehand to prep. Because, I mean, you go into it, you haven't done it before.
Right.
Like, what do I wear? What is my fiance supposed to wear? How are we going to coordinate with the colors of the background? And you were just so helpful to get us prepped for that. And Erika's great to work with.
Thank you.
Love. Yes.
That was so nice.
Falling into the compliments. I like it.
I love my engagement photos.
It's so true. So, like, what are like some key things that a bride should look for when they're choosing a photographer? Like 3 key points.
Good. Okay. Let me think. 3. I think the biggest thing would be look at previous like albums. That's the biggest thing, is just to see if you like their style, because it does change from couple to couple depending on the couple's personality.
Right.
Like for myself, if I had a couple that is very reserved, I'm not going to force them to do running down the belt on piggyback in front of a crowd. Like, that's going to be a little awkward for them, right? So just looking from couple to couple in a photographer, asking just if they've shot in like your venue or something similar. That is very important.
I like that.
If it's a dark venue and they've never done that before, it's going to be extremely challenging. You probably will have a little bit of error. Totally normal. That's just going to happen.
Right. Lighting and editing.
Yeah, exactly. And then the next thing is just really to see if you like click with the person. You know, your wedding day is such an important day, and it's a big one. And you want to make sure that you actually like the person that's going to be taking your photos. I know it sounds so silly, but
It's so good though.
you're with them for 8 hours, 10 hours, and if you don't like the person, no matter what, if the photos are phenomenal, you're going to think about your experience with them,
Right.
not how great the photos are.
Right.
So, like, you need to make sure that this is someone you want to spend time with.
And communication is key. You have to be able to talk to that person.
Exactly.
And feel comfortable so you're not like, I don't
Do you
really want to
mind?
do this.
Yeah. What do you think is one photo that couples 100% need on their wedding day
I
for a
like
fall
that.
wedding.
That is so good. Really just like a scenic one. I mean,
Mhm.
the colors are so great in fall. You have to, like, if you're already doing a fall wedding, you know that you want to get that, right?
Yeah.
So just having more of, I almost call it like a fireplace photo, right?
Mhm.
Of like the big scene, you guys are in it, placed just ever so, and just that wide shot. So it's not a close up, it's not anything, it's just like mainly scenic, and then you're there. And you
Yeah.
have like your dress sprawled out and
Oh, yeah.
everything else.
Well, we talked a couple weeks ago about all of the different venues
Oh
in Michigan
Yeah.
for a fall wedding. So
Yeah.
I pictured immediately, I was like, oh, in all of those venues we talked about,
Yeah.
I could picture that type of photo
Yeah.
with the colors, the woods, or whatever it may be, glass windows, and you just see the little colors changing.
Give me
Like,
goosebumps.
I love fall weddings. I didn't do one, but I love them.
But I love it.
Mm-hmm.
As a fall bride, that is my favorite photo that I have.
Yeah.
It's just that like aesthetic of the background and the dress and my husband and like the dress.
You don't
It's
say
just,
that.
you know, it's beautiful. Like fall weddings, and we're in Michigan. Like they just
Yeah.
hit like a certain part of you that it's just, it feels good. It's
Right.
warm. It's cozy. Like everybody enjoys fall.
I feel like if you live in the Midwest,
Right?
That's like-
Right?
Everybody enjoys
You have
fall.
to.
you like fall. I like fall. You like fall, right?
Weird if you don't. But
Yeah.
If you live in like the Midwest, Michigan, I feel like that's just a staple of it. Is obviously summer. Michigan summers are great, but like fall time, the fall colors, peak leaf looking, which is good.
Yes.
oh.
Go ahead. Oh wait,
Oh.
I didn't share my fact.
Oh my gosh, go to the fact.
Okay.
So
So,
sorry.
fun fact. 42% of weddings in the US happen between September and November in the fall.
Oh, interesting.
42%. Almost half of weddings are fall weddings.
And what a flip from when we were all working together, because it felt like it was summer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love that because everybody loves fall.
Everybody does love fall. At least 42% of couples love fall.
Which really then that's like no, this will be 42%. Never mind. I was gonna say 84% of people, but that's
Yeah.
Well,
obviously.
you know, if they're counting guests of fall weddings, it would be 100%.
True. Yes, definitely. Okay. Love it. Erika, thank you for being with us today. Are there any events that you have happening? Anything you want to share with everybody to kind of check you out, where they can find you?
Yeah, okay, so I'm coming up in an event. I'm going to be actually one of the vendors. It's called SOAR, SOAR. It is a big like conference for women who own businesses. We'll be a part of it. Some really great speakers are going to be in there. So we'll be going around, taking pictures. I think there'll be like a speaking opportunity for me. So that's one of them. I know.
That's fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Other than that, I am still working diligently on getting my studio space together, which is good.
Oh my gosh.
You can find me on Instagram at ItClicksPhoto, so ItClicksPhoto, or on Facebook, same ordeal.
We'll tag her in the bio.
I
Check
think
it
it's
out.
also like important to know that Erika doesn't just do wedding photography.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Like family photos.
Yes.
Like the whole
Branding? Do you do branding photos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any.
Little baby photos.
Oh my
like
gosh.
you got your hands in like everywhere, every direction.
A little bit of
and I'm excited because you're also doing fall minis.
Yes.
And
Oh, yes.
I signed up because I can't wait. So if you're wanting to get your family together for fall minis,
Yep.
she's a girl.
That's happening on October 25th. We still have, I think, only 3 slots left. So yeah.
Somebody
Oh,
book my
wow.
spot because I'll be at a wedding that day. But book it up, or else I would be doing it.
Fall wedding,
A fall
eh?
wedding. Yes, my
Everybody loves
family.
fall.
My brother is getting married.
Yay!
Yes, I'm so excited. I could cry right now. My sister-in-law is just the most beautiful
She's
human being,
wonderful.
and oh my god, I am gonna cry. So anyway,
Book
book
someone else.
book the minis, and
And
hopefully-
cut.
and
And cut.
sheesh, love you, Sydney.
So
Book your minis. Hopefully we have you back on soon. We'll probably talk about some other wedding events and photography and different seasons and all that stuff.
Yeah, if
But
you guys have questions, let us know so we can bring the amazing Erika back.
That'd be
yes.
awesome.
Yes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave comments below if you have topics you want us to talk about. and we'll see you next time.
Did we